Zack Snyder teases Batman The Dark Knight Returns. You know, I really feel like Zack Snyder wants to come back to DC. I really feel that, because he was sort of, he left, you know, he didn't leave willingly. You know, the reason he left the production of Justice League was a family tragedy. You know, his daughter commits suicide. Very tragic, very sad. So he had to step away to deal with that situation. And he's never really, he's never come back since. But I think he does. I think he does want to come back, and there might be a chance of that happening. So, Zack Snyder just dropped another image stirring speculation, and this time it points directly at Batman. The photo shows Snyder's workbench filled with pottery jars, but eagle-eyed fans quickly spotted something tucked into the corner, a copy of Frank Miller's iconic graphic novel, The Dark Knight Returns. And you can see this image that Zack Snyder threw up on his Instagram. We got Snyder's workbench. He's working on some pots. Yeah, he's up in his pot game. He's pot maxing. Very cool. And left side, you can see a copy of The Dark Knight Returns. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe I'll make it clearer in the edit, or throw up an arrow or something. Yeah, a little teaser there. So, Zack Snyder wants Ben Affleck as Batman. Snyder has long expressed interest in adapting the story in a comic-accurate way. With recent buzz around Netflix's acquisition of Warner Bros. Discovery, some fans are wondering if this tease is more than just a coincidence. Sources tell us that Snyder wants Ben Affleck back as Batman, and that Affleck is open to returning under the right circumstances. Now, I believe I did talk about this a while ago now, when the news of this Netflix Warner Bros. Deal first broke. I mentioned that Zack Snyder's got a very close, pretty tight relationship with Netflix. I mean, he's done about, 3 or 4 projects for Netflix now. I think he did both the Rebel Moon movies were for Netflix. He had that zombie bank heist film set in a post-apocalyptic Las Vegas, whatever that's called. One of you will know what that's called. Don't know off the top of my head. He had that film. I never saw that. And there would have been something else. So he's done quite a few projects for Netflix now. And he's got a pretty good relationship with them, and they clearly like using his talent. And because of that, when Warner Brothers does finally get acquired by Netflix, there's a chance that he can leverage his relationship with Netflix to get himself back in there, get himself back into DC, which could be very, very interesting. I mean, I think we're at a point where there's a good chance that a significant percentage of the fan base would side with Zack Snyder over James Gunn. I think there is. I think you'd be surprised how many people would go back over to Zack Snyder sort of rally behind Zack Snyder. I mean, look at how much support that was picked up to release his cut of Justice League. I mean, that was all us. That was all the fans. That was the fan base that got his cut of Justice League out there. So, you know, anything's possible, man. Anything is possible.